Really good.
No.
What was your question?
My question is to all of you, to all of my ingredients here on the dish.
Yes.
If you could get married, would you?
If I could, yes.
Why?
If I could get married, the reason I would want to get married is because of all the things that, marriage stands for. And,
Just
to
paper.
have the big wedding and all of that. No, if I could get married, yes, I would get married. Would I get married to anybody? No, I would not. I'm going to get married to somebody who is just as committed to marriage just as I am. Mm-hmm. I'm not just going to marry somebody just because I can get married. But if I could...
And would you not use that same philosophy, though, towards someone that you're dating, like your lover? Since, here in Georgia, we can't get married. Would that be how you would choose your partner?
Of course. That's why I'm not with anybody.
Okay.
Because it's just like I don't take that lightly.
Okay. Are you
Naisha?
Oh, yeah.
Naisha!
Oh, let's see, I'm confused because on the credits it says...
Oh, yeah, I was going to tell Stephen about the Haitian.
Change that, okay. Naisha.
Change that.
Naisha, would you get married if you could?
Yes, actually, child, for the longest I had already planned out my full wedding, the color scheme, and everything. I'm serious.
I know.
And I had it all laid out.
I know.
And then somebody woke me up.
So that was that.
That was the end of that, honey.
Oh. Would I? Oh, that's a hard question. I don't know. I can't say yes and I can't say no. It would depend on the person. I don't know. That's a hard question.
I would. And again, because of how I feel about commitment and what that means. And I would want that, much like what you said, everything that it stands for. And I would want to know that somebody has my back, and for them to know that I got your back, and that we gonna make this work. We gonna conquer the world. Right,
and then my model for marriage is my parents. My parents are still together, so it's just like I've seen a good marriage, growing up, and then it's like I've seen good marriages outside of my home with some of my friends and their parents, and I've seen bad marriages, so. It's when you find somebody that really cares about you and you care about that person and they're willing to walk down the aisle and say, I want to be with you for the rest of my life, that's something special.
That's deep, right.
Yeah.
And even to me, and this is something that I think about, like to be able to truly love someone, even with the things that you dislike about them, and to have them do the same for you, there's something really beautiful in that to me, to really love someone else unconditionally. Just like the song that Beyonce sings, Flaws and All, it kind of sums it up, it's like with everything, even the stuff about me that I know is messed up, you still love me.
But
and for that, I love you back, because I know that, sometimes I'm just, yeah.
we all have those days, but I
don't have those.
You're in a constant state of that. You're in a constant state of that. I think
I'm a work in progress. I'm not gonna lie. I have good days. I have bad days. I have days.
She admitted she did too.
I never have bad days.
But anyway, I think that with marriage and even with dating in our community, I think problems come when other people allow other people outside of the person that you're interested in coming into your relationship. Like you go and you asking other people their advice about what you think about this and what you think about that. It's just like, and my whole view of me being with somebody is we have created a world together, and nobody else is coming into this world but me and you. So the things that we have to work out, we are going to work out. Not me and your mama and me.
But I think it's difficult. I mean, it's going to be a different institution though with someone from the entertainment industry. It takes a different person
to deal with all the other stuff that's involved, which is true at one point too.
I think that's the person.
But
the
even
person
more,
know what they're getting into, and they know who they're getting.
And even more so with that though, to have someone that can separate you from that entertainment aspect, to see that this is my job, this is not who I am. Not for someone that is so just enthused by what you do or who you may know or places that you go, because that's just me, and half the time I don't want to be at this stuff. I'd rather be sitting up at the house with you.
Exactly.
But this is what I do. This is not who I am. So even that is beautiful if you can really genuinely find somebody who can take you, and realize.
That's what I like when Jada said that when Will and Jada, when they leave sets or scenes or go home, they leave those characters.
Oh, definitely.
On the set.
Definitely.
That's the only way their relationship would be successful. Their marriage would be successful.
Yeah,
Girl.
Yeah, I'm not commenting on that.
Timothy Iman.
I am not commenting on that. I was going to say something else, but I lost my thought. It was something based on what you said. I don't know if I knew. I'd let you know what it was.
But yeah, but it's just like, even with like what she said, when it comes to entertainment, it's just like when we go through phases as entertainers, we go through phases, and the person that we're interested in, they know that. But sometimes, I can remember the time when I was in a relationship, and then I went through a phase, but it wasn't until after the relationship was over, and I looked back on it, and I was reflecting on it, and it's just like, wow, that's what this is, that's what I had, and this is what I say I want now, and I had that, but because I didn't recognize it at that time, and I was at a different place in my life, I didn't realize that what I wanted I had, but I took it for granted. So I think a lot of entertainers, they find themselves in that position.
Right. What I was going to say, because you spoke about people outside of the relationship coming in, I think that comes down to a lot too, is our communication, which especially as men, and men loving men, that's definitely a problem that I think men have, communicating with each other. Whereas, you know, if you and I are in a relationship, if there's something going on with us, I should be able to come to you and say, Joe, hey,
but sometimes
you know
I think you need that person who you could talk to outside of your relationship to give you a different
and
view.
you do. I think that there's a value to that as well. But you should always have the conversation with your partner first, and you guys should be able to work it out. Now, once you are going through it and working it out, you can go and say, hey, Mario, what do you think about this? But you're still working that out and having the conversation, because a lot of times what I find is you'll be having the conversation with someone else and your partner is unaware of what's going on.
No, but
that's not fair.
I hear what you're saying, and then I think where I am now, I think that what we need to do is when we need those to have a conversation with somebody outside of our partner, instead of laying that on a friend, we should get us a therapist. And we should go and take that to somebody who is neutral in the situation, as opposed to going and talk to one of my friends about it, who
But see,
9 times out of 10 they probably
I
be on my side.
I have to go to my friends. I don't have any money. I can't afford a therapist. So I think
see, that's another word to bring in friend now. And I think if you go to your friend,
if you're a true friend,
right? If you go
I'm going to tell you when you're doing something. No, you were wrong.
If they fit the meaning of a friend, but if they just a person that you've been to, and this another, and they give you, you know, the advice based on, well, this is what I would do, opposed to what is the right thing to do, or when you're acting ignorant, then
that's an obligation as a true friend, especially if you're asked. Now, if you're not asked, sometimes you just keep your mouth shut and go about your business. But if you ask me, I am obligated to tell you the truth.
But yeah, that's what you would want if you go into your friend. You would want the truth. But I just think that, you know, for me, going into a relationship now is just that to keep all my friends out of my relationship. It's just like if I have something that's
I don't see how that's possible to keep friends out of a relationship. Because the relationships are like a part of you. So friends like are a part of your daily.
It's a part of the fullness of life, so that's so much a part of your life, so they would have something to do with it. Especially even more so because you are in entertainment. There would be lots of people.
But even with your friends, there are certain friends you know you can tell this and you can't tell the other person that. So I think each one of your friends has a place. Like you wouldn't talk to each one of them about everything.
But I just wouldn't set my friend up for that. I just wouldn't. I would, you know, like in the past, because you know you confide in that friend, and you know 9 times out of 10, you know how many people didn't confide in us, and we done went and talked to somebody else about that stuff. So it's just like what is my friend really gonna hold on to? Is my friend gonna go and share this with somebody? Or is my friend gonna take this to their grave? So it's just like because I know that I've been in that position.
If I tell you something, I just say this is grave to you.
and to me, there are certain things that. Lord, you see what I have to do. Can somebody please come on the show and be the voice of reason?
Well, yeah, you're right, because I know people have told me some stuff. It's just like, child, I cannot hold this.
But don't you know, as a friend that has been in that situation, don't you know certain things that you should just really keep to yourself?
Yeah, but
and
still,
you keep those things to yourself.
But I'm saying, but the things that I think that I shouldn't act. It's okay for me to share. The friend that shared it with me probably don't think it's okay for me to share.
But then you really don't have a good grasp on what is okay to share and
No,
what is not.
because it's just like being, just seriously, it's just like being a comedian. You know, some things that I think would be funny, some people might find very offensive. And the thing that I think somebody would be so offended by me saying is the thing that they love the most.
I don't think that, and I don't know because I'm not you, but I would gamble to give you a little bit more credit than that. I think you know the difference between something that would really be hurtful to someone if other people knew about it, as opposed to something that if somebody knew, they may be like, girl, I can't believe you told them that and get over it. But something that would truly be hurtful to them.
That's the whole point. You don't know what somebody else would deem as, I don't, you know, just like you said, take it to your grave. If somebody can find you, grave tea. Grave tea. But just like, you just never know what somebody else would just.
You don't think you would get that from the conversation?
Well, yeah, but still, what I think, Naisha, just like what I think, child, she don't mind me sharing with her. I'm gonna share this little tidbit, you know. So I say this to Naisha, I say it to Naisha. So then it's just like, get back to my friend. Well, Naisha said, well, such. Mario told them such. Well, what did Mario get it from? Naisha told them, just like, child, there wasn't nothing to tell. Just like, well, I ain't going through the conversation. Just said the little something that, you know, she discussed with me. It wasn't the whole conversation, but then to get back to just like, well, God, I think she would get upset over that.
I don't know. I'm struggling with that. We may need you guys to send us your comments about that on our Facebook page. What do you think?
And I'm looking for a relationship. Hit me up.
Lord, don't start that because they were showing me you sexy, you cute, hey.
And I'm trying to understand why this right here. Now, they're in a relationship. Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Yes.
You happy?
Yes.
You never mad?
You want his name?
Every time. You know his name?
Grave tea.
See? But see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now, she told her, take it to her grave. Now, she probably even upset.
No. I didn't tell her
tea.
grave tea. She's
Grave
telling
tea.
you, and she wants you to take it to your grave when she tells you.
Oh.
But she lying anyway.
Right.
She wouldn't know who the relationship was with. I know who the relationship was with.
Oh, so you can keep your friends out of your relationship.
Everything about her, I know.
Oh, she keeps you out of
Who
the
am I in a relationship with?
Who she dating?
I'm not. It's grave tea. She tell I can't say nothing.
Well, ain't nobody watching but all the viewers on YouTube. Let us know.
On Mondays,
she's testing me.
Sundays, and Friday nights, I date Naisha.
Mm-hmm. And the other night?
I date Al.
Oh, okay.
When we 5,632 miles, 315 miles away.
In Brazil?
Yeah.
Who she dating?
Grave tea.
I'll take it to my grave. That's an interesting name.
Who she dating? I'll take it to my grave. Who she dating?
I'll tell you on the next
I'm on a great day. I'm dating life right now.
Oh my God.
I have
To
a
the
date
fullest.
with him
And life
yesterday.
is like really fulfilling all of my desires and
Is
needs.
it really?
Yes.
Well,
I don't believe that my life is full without a true relationship. It's great, but there's a part that's missing.
That's why you're Jason.
You're
And
absolutely
I'm
right.
Naisha.
Well, I'm looking for a
'Cause I think
relationship.
that
Hit me up.
But I think that we all want the fullness. We want everything.
yeah, we
I
all
don't
want the
piece
full.
of it.
I think in
We
different
can go
seasons.
on and on about this. They arguing about
But I
somebody
guess
that
we
neither
not.
one of them have. She's
'Cause it's
single.
great.
She's
Like,
single.
see, I
She's
think I want
single.
all my
I'm
friends to be in a
single.
relationship.
We're not married. Even if they pass gay marriage here in Georgia, we'll all be sitting here single next week. Until next week on the list, we'll see. I'm single.
Thank you. Bye-bye.